Breasts.
Yeah!
This is your life now.
Hey, and the fucking monetization is on again. Yay! They don't want it on. I guess I'm going to have to fucking manually do it every time. Shut the fuck up. You're a bird with breasts.
Try to relax your anus.
Hi, 5x your shoulders, of course.
Your shoulders. Your shoulders. Your shoulders. Your shoulders. Your shoulders.
Birds have breasts. Birds have breasts. Wait, you can't actually say breasts? I think I've said breasts in the super chat. To like Camelot331. Oh, the camera's not on. Camera's not on the whole time, huh?
Oh, the camera's on.
Oops. Phil, get the hell out of my way. You're a man. Now I'm a man. I was going to sit here and try to... I was like, everyone keeps on asking me just to sit and shoot the shit and answer questions. I was going to sit through the Dark Side Phil DSP interview. What I may do... I think I want to make a video on DSP's chicken incident. His, chicken sandwich incident. I was looking... It's still just as much comedy gold like a year later. And I think that would make for a good video. Because it's the it's the most ridiculous thing ever. Ever. And he goes into like a speech. Like a Oblivion caliber speech. Hold on, let me suck on this. Let me suck on this. Where he's like, if you just accept mediocrity, then nothing's ever going to improve. Phil, it's a fucking chicken. It's a chicken sandwich. Oh, God. Rich, were you saying Nintendo shouldn't have, like, massage freaks? No, I wasn't saying that. It's great that Nintendo is embracing... No, that is entirely not the point of that video. The point of the video is that any game that goes on there, unless it's like a Nintendo first-party title or they're working with a third-party developer that paid an exorbitant amount to get their shit there, it just gets lost in the shuffle. And you can't tell me that's not true. It's a fact. That's not even up for debate. There are plenty of good games that you and I have absolutely missed out on the eShop simply because you just can't find them. Thank you to Black House. Yes, I will be talking about the ridiculous NFT, which will probably means that it'll get 5,000 views. I can't miss that story. I can't miss the story where they literally had the Falling Man from 9/11, one of the most horrific and infamous images, and someone made an NFT of that. They took it down. I don't understand. Like, the crypto market as a whole is imploding. Why would you try to get into NFTs now? Why? And NFTs, even when the cryptocurrency market was hot, people were like, "Can't I just download the fucking JPEG? Like, why? What is this?" So I don't even understand, like, all these companies jumping on. Like, you realize, like, the NFT ship is, at least for now, and maybe permanently, has sailed, right? Crypto, I think, will make another comeback. We're in a crypto winter right now. It is what it is. But even when Bitcoin was at like 60 fucking thousand a coin, people were like, "Yeah, what the I mean, a crypto's cool and all, but what the fuck is with these NFTs?" You know. Rich, this is Occam's error. I changed my name because you didn't pronounce my last, so you change your name because... Why the fuck would you change your name because of me? I ain't shit. So, yeah, it could be that too. Look, I think that all the cryptos, I still have faith in certain cryptos that I will not mention because, oh my God, how dare you? That means that you're going to mislead people to invest in things. No, what? I never once even thought of that. Do not invest in anything because I invest. You would be an asshole. I will be the first to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Next, it will be the NFT of January. Why not? Of course they would. Dude, if someone could make it quick. They were having NFTs right after Technoblade died. I did a story on it. You for 9 months, dude. Well, dude, welcome to marijuana, sir. Mister. You're right about Emacs being a scam. Well, then there was the one that the straight up bump and dump. That fucking what's his name was involved, Ice Poseidon. And he was like, I could give the money back, but I'm not going to. That was literally what he said. He's like, I could. Oh, there was Save the Kids. I think, what was worse, Save the Kids or whatever fucking Ice Poseidon's real name is. Oh, man. Thirsty. There was Save the Kids. I mean, that's why that's the one thing I could say about crypto. Oh, it's no government can control it. It's unregulated. Like, yeah, for now. it doesn't mean the government can't start regulating it. And honestly, as a person who's invested in crypto, who knows my portfolio will probably hurt even more, kind of think it should have some regulation so people like Ice Poseidon can't do shady shit. I mean, does anyone disagree with that? You know what I mean? Like, it's awful. You shouldn't just be able to... that's like literally like an indirect way of robbing people. You shouldn't be able to do that. He made a fake cryptocurrency. He just copied probably and pasted Ethereum's code like they all do. And said, hey, invest in this. This is like who... not that saying that I am the voice of authority here, but who the fuck looks at Ice Poseidon and goes, this man's... I'm investing in this man because he knows the future. Is there anybody? Anybody? Man versus Birds 3 Turbo Bird Force. Well, I could give you. The only reason I know crypto scam is Coffee Bro. For 9 months, I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss. DSP caught thoroughly tickling in 20 minutes. I hope to God. Like, look, I don't have any ill will for Phil. It could happen to anybody. I could think my camera's off. For some reason, I lose my mind and think it's a good idea to beat my dick here. Could happen to anybody. But I hope to God after that he has never touched his dick in that room. I hope so, Phil. Phil. Do not touch your penis in the production room. Touch your penis in the bathroom. Whip your dick out for cat on the kitchen sink. Put your dick anywhere. Keep your dick in your pants in your office, sir.
Yeah!
Like, do not ever beat your dick in that office again. Again, I genuinely mean that. I don't look down on DSP. That could happen to any motherfucker who streams. You know what I'm saying? But after that, you don't do it again in there. I don't care if you fuck a fleshlight in your backyard, Phil. you stay the fuck out of that office. Just imagine you just go into the back there and he looks like what's his name from American Pie, fucking the pie standing up, and you just see Phil like. Unless he has an Only Phil's where he shows his holes. Who's talking to me right now? No, you could talk to me later. Can you beat your chest like a girl and yell DSP's name, Papa Richie? Yes, of course I can.
Try to relax your anus.
Philip Burnell!
Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus.
Philip Burnell is a man.
Your anus. Try to relax.
This is your life now.
You're damn right it is.
Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus.
Breasts.
Try to relax your anus.
Breasts.
Your anus. Your shoulders.
Breasts.
Your
Hand jobs all around.
Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus.
Oh, man.
Your anus.
Set up the song, huh?
Your anus.
So, what the fuck was it? Hey, Reggie, you found out that show Dirt Button doesn't work. Sometimes you're right. Like, I'll go into her, I'm like, oh, let me see where the dirt is, because I'm like finishing up the project. God, I sound like a fucking nerd, but it's true. You're finishing up the level or the scene. So it's like, oh, let me see if I could find little. And then sometimes it's supposed to, like, say when you only have a couple things left and they're a real pain in the ass to find, like, even if you know what they are, some levels it highlights them white, like they'll pulsate white. They'll pulsate like Phil's chicken sandwich. Unless you have only fill his holes, Coco. Recently got introduced to weed in Jamaica. Got high today while visiting a museum in Chicago. What a day to be. Well, I'm sure. Especially those first experiences. See, now I know like what to expect, especially because I have like the lozenges, the medical shit. You know, it's not that you know, baking brownies where one brownie could have 5 milligrams and one brownie could have 200 milligrams and maybe some crack dealers pee in it. Phil Masucci is a man peeing in my basement too. Man, what do you mean I'm so unorthodox today? What, quitting weed? Yeah, I don't have to. So I'm not going to. Why would I? It helps my life. Helps me every day. I thought I had to, but I don't. So, nope. The birds don't want me to either. Quitters don't win. Well, look, man, I refuse to because those were bank statements that got leaked by him. I don't think it's okay that people did that to Phil. That's why I won't go near that. That to me is all alleged, and it will. Unless Phil sits down with me one day, like brings me over his house, and you know, Cat whips up some hors d'oeuvres for us, and he's feeding me cocktail wieners, and I'm feeding him cocktail wieners. We both have the wieners on little sticks, whatever, toothpicks. Phil, here's a wiener. Rich, here's a wiener. Rich, here's my bank statements.
Breasts.
It's not fair. It's not. Look, I know he talks about his finances. I know, but it's still not my right, whether it was leaked or not, to look at him. Just not. No, intro guy doesn't get high. He can't. Phil Masucci is a man peeing in the basement. Who is Phil Masucci? Oh, yeah. Didn't they say it was his older brother? Phil accidentally showed he actually plays WWE champions on stream. But yeah, but is he spending the amount the trolls are saying? And the only way I would know that is if I looked at Phil's bank statements. And I think it's ethically wrong to do so because they were leaked. He always says this person's breaking the law. Like, we know Phil's always crying about that. In that case, they broke into, whoever hacked into his bank statements, they could be in for a world of legal trouble if they ever get found out. They do realize that, right? Like that one could stick. So, yeah, a wooden's thrown. I did see that. Again, it doesn't prove how much he spent. And again, it's none of my business to go anywhere near Phil's bank statements, and I won't. I absolutely refuse to. Oh, wait, he said he doesn't play it? Oh, Jesus, that's another rabbit hole. Dude, here is the thing. I grew up in an era where you had Howard Stern fucking with Imus, where celebrities were able to fuck with other celebrities. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not even close to one. Neither is Jeremy. Where you could just call out other public figures on shit, and it wasn't bullying. It wasn't beefing. It wasn't you two should, tongue each other's assholes and make up. Like, it is what it is. I don't like how he does shit. I think he's a hypocrite. I think he stands for nothing. And I'm going to call him out on it. He's fucking, I don't know, he's just a liar all around. He's dangerous. He has a cult. He doesn't have a fan base. He has a cult. And look, I'm not knocking anybody's success. He could have all the success in the world. There's plenty of people on this platform more successful than me, and I congratulate them a billion times. But he's not a good dude at all with receipts. Why do you think he dodges me? Why do you think he won't have a conversation with me? Because I'll expose all that shit. He'll just call me names, put out lies again about my kids, put out lies again about me being not having money. Can you fit a Steam Deck in your pocket? Not even if you had the biggest, not even if you were at the XXL shop for Jenko jeans in 1997, could you fit a fucking Steam Deck in your pocket? Dude, it was called Palm. Let's think a little bit. Would he have answered my chat if I was in there? No. Did my $10 super chat, which I had to do $10 because it lets you type more, make him look like a fucking clown? You're goddamn right it did. He didn't even answer it. You just saw all of his emotion on his face change from whatever. The irony of him saying the mainstream media doesn't tell the truth. You don't fucking tell the truth either. And he looked at you should keep your money for your kids. And he literally just said this like 4 or 5 times.
This is your life now.
I was like, hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Love the show. By the way, why did you act like an SJW, try to cancel me and put out lies about me? You should come on the show and talk about it. And this is... you don't even have to watch the clip. I'm almost pretty much reenacting it. Let's just...
This is your life now. 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 This is your life now.
I just peed in my basement.
There you go. Everyone saw what happened. Am I wrong? Don't worry, Rich. Me and my son are coming in 20 minutes. Oh, hey, man, I'm here for the Quartering's Gay Black Dads. I'm coming over for Thanksgiving. Get the bird ready. Get the stuffing ready. I want everyone at the house naked as soon as I'm walking in. I want everyone. I even want Jeremy naked. No, I can't take that shit on. Bro, I'm shocked I got through Elden Ring. I still can't. Look, I know it's the easiest Souls game. I get it. And I even think there should be quotes around that. Many people agree with that. Even me. And because I went back and played it, I'm like, holy shit. But, no. That will not be happening for me. Why am I hitting play? There's nothing to play. It's just me talking. I guess I have to hit play on me talking. So no, the Steam Deck cannot fit in your pocket. Wonder what Nintendo's... I hope Nintendo doesn't... I have this... Me and my editor have this gut feeling. I'm probably wrong, but it wouldn't shock me if this happened. I guess that's me covering my ass with that. I just have this bad feeling. Let me put it that way. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That Nintendo's going to overthink the Switch successor and fuck it up. Please, Nintendo, here is all we want. Here is all we want. I think everyone in the audience here, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. You could say it. I'm not looking for yes men, but I'm saying we just want a more powerful Switch. That's it. That's it. You can even keep a 720p OLED screen. We just want a more powerful Switch. I'm going to create Steam parts so you could carry your Steam Deck with you on the go in your pockets. Crest Stream. So, dude, you're going to have people walking around with, like, bucklers. Like, buckler shields for their... Bro, dude, the Steam Deck only has a 1280 by 800 screen. Here's the thing, Gerbear. It's a portable small screen. The pixels are closer together. All you do when you have higher resolutions at those small screen sizes is you're just wasting battery and resources. You're not seeing that. What's up, Chris the Narc? How are you, my man? You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, if you're upscaling a game from 720p to a 4K image, woof. Totally different story. But when you're playing... Of course, I don't have my Steam Deck here. Yes, I have an Aya Neo Air coming my way. I'm going to be doing a review on that. And that'll actually happen. You're ruining my fucking... What happened? What did you do? Where's my goddamn mouse? What happened? What the fuck did you do? What the? What did that bird do? This fucking bird. Oh, there it is. It was just nestled between the headphones like it was a penis between two butt cheeks. Man, I am... What? Okay. All right. All right. All right, bird. This is how the bird wants to fucking do shit. This is how it's going down, huh? Fuck that bird. Why is... What the hell just happened? What the fuck just happened? Oh, God, kill me. End me now. Just end me. Where did... Like, everything's just falling all over the place. I don't even know what the hell happened. I'm having... I don't even... And it's all because of a goddamn fucking bird. Oh. Fill his holes. I gotta, like, poly... I'm not even... I used, like, a silicone glue. I need, like, something that's, like, a polymer that'll, like, bond the leg. So, like, when I do it, though, I'm gonna have to make sure that it's, like, a perfect angle, or the bird will... That'll be it for that bird. It'll be over. The bird will... the bird will go away. Yo, I heard police activity got permanently demonetized, which I still think it's really an issue, but I'm sure they didn't make that much. I mean, it's police activity videos, man, where people are dying all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? The bird is being fill his holes with punishment. I'm not doing that on camera. This is a family-friendly show. Carlos wants to go play in his PS5. Don't want to be here. I don't even know. He was just standing up all stable, man. And then all of a sudden, he just becomes a drunken fucking piece of shit, garbage, terrible bird that I can't fucking stand, and I hate him. Stupid fucking bird. Bazinga! Jeremy's wife went to pizza without him.
I just peed in my basement.
This is your life now.
God, it just... You hear that? I love it. I just made him... I'm so proud of the fact that I made him see it there. You could think I'm a dick for that. I don't care.
This is your life now.
Ah, refreshment in the throat. Bazinga, I've been good, man. How you been, Peter? The bird is the word. I'm missing a bird. I gotta... This bird now. You gotta come back. You gotta come back. Not giving up on you, bird. Well, maybe I am. But I'll try for now. Let's see. Yeah, you were about as stable as a 400-pound man at a bar. I think we have like 10 seconds before. Maybe. I can't tell if I'm stoned or if it's actually slightly moving. I think it's moving. Quinn, we don't have that much time. Yeah, I'll get some kind of real weld shit, didn'table. Stoned? I'm not even done yet, son. Let me tell you. Let me show you about this shit.
Yeah! 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 Try to relax your anus.
He got my nipples up in a kissy.
Okay. Sorry, Quinn, how are you? Hey, Rich just got back from vacation. GameStop is selling 901 Fulling, man. And I know. Talking about that tomorrow.
Breasts. Breasts.
I know what you need. Asmongold, tell him.
Cucumbers.
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 Try to relax your anus.
Fuck CBD. It hasn't. It never did. If anything, CBD, it felt like it made my anxiety worse. That's why I had to go over to THC. I think I want to watch the Jeremy interview. I just want to see how much dick he sucked. That really, if Jesus Christ, if someone clicked that. Hey, Rich, why don't chicken breasts have nipples? I don't know. I've been wondering that my entire life. Losing sleep about that question at night. We're going to be sitting. This is going to be a word. This is going to be a word salad of an interview. You know that. Jeremy's licking his chops as we start. I'm going to applause before the screen comes down, but you'll see. Maybe you won't say. Oh, that's why. Hey, Jeremy's licking his chops. Yum. This is how I want to start an interview. That's a man with a beard I want to see putting his tongue out at me. Hey, Rich, why don't you? Because if could they poke a hole? Just imagine birds walking around with like 2 erect nipples. Like they had, imagine like Carlos had Elon Musk's nipples. We need to band together to start a fundraiser to save Carlos from Rich's evil ways. I agree. All right, we're about to hear 2 men rambling for a very long time. Brace yourselves.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, just off. Probably one of the biggest gets online. A 2-hour, nearly 2-hour.
He fucking thought that this interview... I could already start roasting him. Good, this is going to be fun. He thought this interview was going to get like 500,000 fucking views. I'm so happy it didn't. Why? You know why it didn't, though? Because everyone knew that he was just going to sit there and fucking suck... what's his name's cock for the entire thing. Everyone knew. Like, even his fan base was like, yeah, Jeremy, I would gargle your nuts usually, but we know you're just going to kiss Phil's ass. Yeah, but that would be expensive, though, to get it truly lag-free. And then at this point, I'm sure the next Switch they're going to want to have at least do 4K 60 from the dock. It's a lot of bandwidth, a lot of money. Bring the cost up. People would be like, yeah, no, thank you.
Interview with DSP, Phil Burnell, the man, the myth, the legend. Now, to the many that strongly dislike him, to the many that love him, I am unaware of...
Yes, of course.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. Justin
Hand jobs
Bieber.
all around. Hand jobs
Justin-
all around. Hand
Justin
jobs all
Bieber.
around. Hand
Justin
jobs all
Bieber.
around. Hand jobs
Justin
all around.
Bieber.
Hand jobs
Justin
all around.
Bieber.
Hand jobs all around.
Justin
Hand jobs
Bieber.
all around. Hand jobs all around.
Lord Prince Albert. Of course you could tongue punch my balloon knot. If you're 18 plus and you're willing to spend the money to tongue punch my hole, then God bless. I won't even shower for a few days, so you get some extra flavor. How about that? Lord Prince Albert, thank you for the support. You should watch Noodle's vid on interpolation animation. Basically, low 24ps vids being put into a AI to render at higher frame rates. Ah, interesting. I think I may have seen that already, Lyoko. I'm pretty sure I did.
The specifics of why you may love him or why you may hate him. I asked you, the viewer, for some interview questions. I asked as many as I reasonably could. I think the interview, I hope the interview will be entertaining to you.
You didn't ask a god. You asked what you knew you could get as much watch time out of. That's what you asked. You knew damn well if you went in there asking any questions that had any validity, he would literally shit himself, get up, and run away sounding like this.
You got my nipples up in a tissue.
You knew you couldn't ask him any real questions. Shut your goddamn mouth. This is going to be a long stream. This is going to be a real long stream because I can't even get a minute into this without shutting the fuck up. This is a problem. Can we get another boogie? Oh, yes. You're a psychic. I'll leave it at that. Can I get a cucumber battle with a P in my basement? Of course.
Cucumbers.
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 Cucumbers. Cucumbers.
I just peed in my basement.
Can you give me a tra-da-dee, tra-da-da, tra-da-dee, tra-da-dee? And no, Poppy, no. First one is to relax your anus song.
Try to relax your anus.
I think Phil is a pretty interesting story. He seems to me to be a relatively humble man.
Jeremy, you need to wipe the DSP's cum off your beard before you film this next time. Yo, you watch it for 5 minutes. I'm not Dr. Phil. He is, that's part of Phil's problem. And I'm not saying this to be mean. He's a narcissist. You can't be a humble narcissist. It's impossible. If he's fucking humble, I have washboard abs.
A man willing to accept he's made mistakes in the past, but also a man that
But he doesn't learn from his mistakes.
has his problems, undoubtedly, as you will see he admits to on this call.
I've seen this. I've seen enough of this, at least through It's a Gundam. I'm sure there's some stuff he missed for pacing reasons, but he doesn't really admit to shit. He doesn't admit. He admits to the. He's still the same Phil from 2010, just skinnier. Just skinnier and longer hair. He now looks like a disgruntled French waiter, where he looked like Curly from the Three Stooges in 2010. Dr. Phil Jeremy said he'll be here in 20. I can't wait to have Jeremy here. Can't wait to have Jeremy in the chat. Birds! Breasts.
Breasts, 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 breasts.
I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I just peed in my basement. One in chat if you take Rich to prom instead of a woman. I have hairy breasts.
Breasts.
My hope is that at the end of the day, I'm
hope is that at the end of the day, this would have been a 500K to 1 million view video that probably answers absolutely nothing that people are interested in about DSP, and I could just milk the algorithm. Why? Because coffee brand coffee. You seen 60 Minutes clip of Trump bragging about being humble? Yeah, when you have to tell people that you're humble all the time, you're not humble.
not here to humanize.
Watch Phil's Axe body wash video. Do I still have that?
Flush your balls, flush your balls, flush your balls, flush your balls, flush your, flush your, flush your, flush your, flush your, flush your balls.
I should make a dance remix of that.
DSP, I'm not here to dehumanize him. What I'm here to do is
Is give you a lame fucking interview that answers nothing. Go watch It's a Gundams. I'm only giving him views right now because I know enough about Phil to fill in the boring fucking blanks here to make it entertaining. I am not on It's a Gundam's lore obsession level, but I'm like a close second.
entertain you. And if you did enjoy this, if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comment section down below by leaving a like and a comment telling me so. If this isn't your cup of tea and you don't want to see any more of this, do the same. And to those that will be...
If you'll give me $1, I'll also suck a fart out of your asshole because I only care about money and nothing else. Oh, by the way, speaking of shilling, I like money too, just a little bit different than Jeremy. I got some exciting news for you. You're going to see some negative marks here. This is when I was afraid of Cameo. I was afraid it was going to get me in trouble. I ain't afraid anymore. I am on Cameo. So if you'd like me to say something fucking stupid to you, all you have to do is pay me. I'm a shill, but I'm just not a terrible person. I'm a dick, but that's different. Awful interview, nothing but... Of course, that we're going to roast both of them. It's a good time. We could roast everybody. I could roast birds. I could roast basement pissing men. I could roast the incident of May 1st.
Disappointed that I didn't ask a specific question. Look, some things were off limits.
I will tell you what was off limits here and what was not. I'm not on like Phil's obsessed. I'm not on Almighty Tevin's level. I'm close though. I will tell you what you should have said. I like money. I've never said it. Oh look, Rich is on Cameo for money. No shit.
Try to relax your anus.
How that works, I didn't mean to hit it, but it's true. Oh, duh. Hey, Papa Rich, I'm looking to get a new PC. Does an 11th gen core... Wait! We are around the corner from the new Intel and AMD chips. I'm hearing mixed things about the new AMD 7000 series, I think we're at now. But, I would wait. We're so nipple tantalizingly close. Relax your anus a little
Try
bit.
to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
Because we're so close. So close. Is that, like a pre-built HP or something like that? Freedom Tower? Hey, Rich, we pay you now to say stupid stuff. What's the difference apart from... If you want a video of me saying something stupid or shouting out somebody, you don't have to do it. It's your choice. You know, if I get like 1 fucking month of them, so what? It's all right. Hey, I'll go out and buy a Subway sandwich, a couple of them with it. You know. The problem with those Freedom Tower is you can upgrade them. I actually upgraded one, but they're not. You have a calm rectum, though. That's wonderful, Buff. Thank you for being buff too as well. Is that the upgrades, like upgrading the power supply is your options are minimal, or upgrading the graphics card because of power supply constraints and size constraints, you would have to get like a one of those super small Zotac usually makes them, where you get like a 3070 or 2070 super small. So just keep that in mind. However, what's cool about them is that those HP PCs are kind of like almost portable, because they're all just barely bigger than like an Xbox Series X. What's up, Sully? Zoink, Scoob. No pressure, though. You notice the more stoned I am, the less I play the video and just ramble about shit. Like, why do I even play? I'm fucking... You could say it. It's all right. I'm annoying. We're only a minute and 49 seconds in. I haven't shut the fuck. I've been streaming for almost an hour.
This is the world of the interviewer and interviewee. You can't get people on your show if you're going to ask them questions that are going to make them recoil. Now, did I go...
Then it's not a real interview then. This is just access. This is access for views. And it didn't really work, which I'm happy. Because even like your diehard like cult of the beard eating fans were like, we know this is going to be the most softball interview ever. Nothing that we actually want answered about DSP is going to be even remotely touched. And everybody was right. So everyone's like, oh wow, this giant hour and a half of a complete nothing burger.
Hard. I think I did a few times. I asked some very specific questions that were submitted by you. Did I ask him to show?
Oh, well, they've been on the same team for a while. I will give Count Dankula credit, though. Him trolling everyone to think he was a United States Supreme Court Justice was quite funny. The Quartering has the questioning skills of Dick Gumshoe from Ace Attorney. But, dude, everyone... Here's why this interview even flopped on Jeremy's channel. Jeremy gets decent viewership, okay? I'll credit where credit's due. Is that it has been infamous about Phil, known about Phil. The only way you would get an interview with him is if you all but sucked his dick. So they knew, like, nothing is really going to come out of this. I'm not watching this shit. He's just going to ask him the boring, generic questions that we already know the answers to. Or what Phil's stupid fucking answer are. Review pause. Yes, that is accurate about it.
Show me screenshots of his bank statements? No. I'm not law enforcement. I could not expect that. But two,
Yeah, I would never ask that either, but you could ask questions, you know?
would never...
A journalist's job is not to make the person they're interviewing comfortable. I mean, now it is, unfortunately, in 2022, because especially in the States, but worldwide, it's like, hey, you want access to a celebrity or politician, you just kiss their ass for a half an hour and that's it. Which is not journalism, which is part of the reason why there's heavy corruption in worldwide politics. Because the only way you get access to a politician is by sucking their asshole.
An interview.
What is with me? Review sucking assholes, USA. Time to relax your anus.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
Putting your life on the line for my... Oh, like that... Dude, she was really cute, though. That 40-year-old girl. If she's single, she should call me. Yeah, I don't care. You're an emotional mess. I am too. I am too. You and I would get along.
Breasts.
I probably... That was not the right thing to hit right there. I didn't mean... Anyway. You're cute. It's okay. You could be a train wreck. I'll take you to dinner. Putting your... Yeah, so...
So I did the best I could. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into this interview with DSP. All
Okay.
right. I have. This is the most popular question.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
Where did the load go?
Oh my god. Alright. Oh man, that's gripping. Yeah, all the actual interesting shit. Yeah, where did you shoot your ropes of cum while you were masturbating accidentally on Livestream? Who cares? Donald Trump's thunder plunger nipples. Got COVID, moderate symptoms, vax, thank God. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. That sucks, man. That's later. Oh, well, thank God.
I don't.
What is this webcam? Yo, is Phil on Windows 7?
Like that video I made last week. That was the first
10.
video I ever made about you, even though I've known about you for many years. I'm not like a, as you might call it, a detractor channel.
No,
I'm
absolutely not. That's honestly one of the reasons why when I saw the video, I was like, this guy is not someone who constantly rags on me. I watched the video. Yeah, you took some.
Yeah, no, Phil. This is a guy who knows nothing about me, because that's the thing. Even Gets a Gundam was like, that's why he went on this interview. Jeremy doesn't know about him. He doesn't know about the Phil lore. Even if he did, he wouldn't talk about it anyway. He knew that he was going to get his nuts gargled like Listerine by Jeremy Hambly. Oh, thank you for cleaning my balls. Oh, my balls. Clean them, Mr. Hambly. Oh. That's why he's here. Wasn't about journalistic integrity. It's about fucking being handed beach balls of questions.
Some shots at me. Everyone has, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it didn't offend me, and I was like, you were actually being honest and upfront, and you were analyzing it from kind of a third
or translation, not knowing about the things that I won't answer. What is he fucking streaming from too? What is this, like what is this, like a parallel port webcam from 1998? Phil, what do you have here? Is Daddy Elon butt fucking Mr. Hambly with his shitty internet? Guy looks like he's built out of 5 polygons.
third-party standpoint that was fair about these asshole independent media bullshit, trying to attack me. And I was like, this guy.
Yeah, these asshole independent media trying to attack me. Phil, they're independent. They have no skin in the game. It's not like it's not like you're a political candidate.
I actually is like legit. Like, this is a fair video about me. Out of all the stuff that gets made about me, very
fair. It means it was easy on Phil. It was easy on him. Oh, this is gonna. Why did I avoid this? I am gonna roast the fuck out of these two for hours upon hours upon fucking hours upon hours upon hours, because there's so much here. This is gonna be like the Citizen Kane of streams regarding Philip Brunel and Jeremy Hambly. You should. Maybe I tried to piss you off, Meta PCs, but you should sponsor me. I don't know where that came from. Sponsor me, not his. My beard is shittier than his, but that's okay. Rich for president. All right. Bring out the relaxing anus as we're telling them birds we're running for office.
Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus.
Masucci Carlos 2024. It's going to be on the ticket.
Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus.
Breasts.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your
Breasts.
anus. Your anus.
Breasts.
Try to relax your anus.
very rarely do I get a fair video made about me, so that's why I kind
Yeah.
of
Phil, anything that I have ever said about you has been irrefutably backed up by evidence. And I've defended you, too. And that has also been backed up by evidence. I've defended you on a few occasions, actually, in videos. I'm not out here just to attack you. But again, I would, like, my channel, like I said about other people that I won't mention here again, my channel would be taken down if I was lying. You can't put out lies that slander someone or hurt their reputation if what you're talking about is not true. I've said nothing but the truth about you, son. Or else I still wouldn't be doing this with these beautiful birds that I have in front of me. Man, I am lit up right now. You look like you're a neon bird. I don't even need this video. I'm so stoned right now. You just put on some weird ass music and stare at each other.
Breasts. Breasts. Breasts.
Alright, let's get back to that video. Sorry. Kind of on a different planet right now. Are you winning, son? I'm a middle-aged man stoned in front of a camera. I think this is when you look up failure, this is exactly what you see. DSP for ruler of the universe. That looks like right now his webcam. Like if you were like on Plenty of Fish. You ever see like were you on Plenty of Fish in like 2009 where everyone took pictures with their webcams, like women, it doesn't matter, women, men, whatever. Like that's the quality you would see. That looks like that was like on Phil's like dating app from 2009. It's where he met like Panda Lee. Except he probably would be naked with his cock in his hand. Oh, God. DSP can rule my ass. All right, these are men. Let's watch them. They both have facial hair. They both have things to say that I'm going to make them laughing stocks for.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that, you know, when I saw those articles came out, it was like, oh.
Yeah, I say that all the time. Can I get a speed in my basement? Yes.
I just peed in my basement.
This is your life now.
The anger. I love it. I love the anger. Yo, I got some ass through MySpace, man. Don't hate on MySpace. It turned to shit, but I met music connections and got pussy from there, so. Yeah, he looks like Phil looks like he's like his webcam is on like a netbook that a netbook from like 2010.
DSP says some racist shit, and then they post to like videos from 2 years ago or something like that, of you essentially doing like ching chong bing bong, which is, by the way, done by every mainstream media
doing what
person in the last 10 years. So
what the fuck does it
it's
even
not like
mean?
you were saying anything in particular, anything crazy offensive or anything like that.
Phil looks so uncomfortable right here. It looks like he looks like he has a butt plug up there, and it's like it's like a fetish thing with Cat, and Cat's like hitting the Bluetooth. They have Bluetooth butt plugs. That's a real thing. Don't ask me how I know. And Cat's just like, oh, there you go. Now that thing's shaking in the rectum. Shaking in the rectum, Phil. It's shaking in Phil's rectum.
You got my nipples up in the tissy.
And then he's just hitting that, and that's why Phil's uncomfortable. He has the Bluetooth butt plug, and Cat's in control.
Breasts. Breasts. Breasts.
I don't think we're ever gonna get through this fucking interview. Actually, you know how I know that's a thing? From Howard Stern. Ronnie the limo driver was talking about like a fucking Bluetooth butt plug. Like, yo, I don't want anything up my ass. Look, consensual doesn't matter to me, but that's just my thing. I don't want anything in my ass. And I sure shit don't want something in my ass that you could control at a whim, so long as you have a 4G LTE connection. What the fuck is my dog doing? Hold on a second. I'm going to take this moment to make myself a caffeinated beverage. I'll be right back. Tell your birds, tell your children, tell the men. Tell Phil. Shut the fuck up, dog. And Michael Phillips, hey, that's fine. You can think there's nothing wrong with having anything shoved up your ass, so long as you want it there. But I'm genuinely serious. I've never had anything up my ass. THC, it's not that one is better. THC has hallucinogenic effects. Hold on one second. Whereas CBD is supposedly, there's other medical benefits, it's calming, blah, 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 blah. Again, look it up. I am not a physician, so preference time, mic, pop filter, or audio is always more important. Audio is important. Audio is important. Audio is more important than video quality, but this is still really fucking bad. What is actually a thing? Bluetooth butt plugs? Yes. Yes. Bluetooth butt plugs are a thing. But no, I really have, I swear on my kids, I have never had anything shoved up my ass. You could believe me, you could not believe me, I don't care, because there's nothing wrong with it anyway.
And a lot of these outlets, as you saw in the video, they were unaware of your uncancelability. So, maybe I'll start with, like, I don't want to just jump right in and with some like questions that are going to put you on guard or whatever. So maybe some like reasonable questions, because to be honest with you, it might surprise you.
Why is Phil is stroking the facial hair? You know he's up to something. How about no? I don't want anything in my ass. I'm just not an in the ass guy. If you're in the ass guy or gal, bless you. That is nothing wrong with it. It's just not my thing. I have shoved one of the birds in my ass, though. Oh, yeah.
Cucumbers.
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 Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers.
Wash your balls, birds.
Breasts.
I have no fucking clue what's going on right now. I literally don't. I think I'm on a different planet right now with Phil stroking his beard like the man that he is.
Like most of my viewers are not people that are used, like, to be honest, most people that replied to those threads were like, ask genuine questions. As you saw the list, you're like, oh, these aren't that bad.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'll start with. So
wait, is this, what was this, 2019? They're using Skype? Really? Using Skype in 2019? Using Zoom? Not using Discord? Not using Skype? Is Phil still on AOL internet? He signs in every day. You've got mail. It's a troll sending a picture to him of himself masturbating. Oh, chat, don't come in here. Another detractor sent a picture of me stroking my cock on May 1st, 2016. Fuck.
He got my nipples up in a tissy.
Why are we on Skype? Why are we on Skype in 2019, late 2019? Why? Explain it to me. I see the quartering is enjoying stroking Phil's big ego. They're stroking each other right now. This is Stroke Fest 2019 right here. Two bearded men jerk each other off through a webcam. Instant attraction. Do you have fish in your ass? Nick? I'm sending you an audio message while I'm streaming right now. This is the Nick that's getting the computer that Phil was supposed to get. They're going to see the specs. We're going to go over the specs live on stream when you're here, Nick. Just letting you know, we're going to show the power of the computer you're about to receive that Philip Burnell could have received instead, but he chose no. He's on the wrong side of history. You're on the right side. Breasts. Why are you talking about Can I get a no, daddy, no? Yes.
No, daddy, no. This is your life now.
His production room is messing. How can... Yo, it looks like... Is that... I thought that was like a washer machine behind him. That room is packed to the fucking brim, man. Hey, at least you can't see the dust. Or actually, maybe he dusted. Jerking each other off through camera. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's on while I beat Jeremy Hamberly's penis.
Breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it.
I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
You know, hey, I'm a YouTuber too. I'm a content creator just like you. What are your plans?
I'm a giant SJW cat cuck like the people I pretend to call out. Just like them. I am a Zoe Quinn with a fucking beard. Anita Hambley here.
For post YouTube, you know, or post streaming, or have you even thought of that?
OnlyFans, Phil is going to be beating his dick. Former YouTuber strokes his cock on OnlyFans. We'll have people flocking to that like birds. That's the future for Phil. Him and Aaron Carter are going to have a rope shooting contest on Zoom through their OnlyFans. I'm out of my fucking mind right now.
So have you given any thought to...
Oh, wow, there's some more light in there now.
Like,
what
I mean, I think about it, right? Like, especially because I don't have a streaming presence like you do. I just have...
Why does he keep stroking his beard? Why does he keep stroking that beard? Like he's a fucking cartoon villain about to butt fuck me. You're not a cartoon villain. All right, I do keep talking about things up my ass. That's fine. Yeah, if Phil looks is about as comfortable as someone about to receive at a proctologist's office, and they're in the exam room. That is the kind of look that you have on your face right there. Again, I'm talking about things up the ass. Ring! All right, man. Maybe there is. Maybe I do want something in the ass. I want something in the ass. I want something in the ass. Maybe Ass Mangold's cucumber.
Cucumbers.
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 Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers.
We are never going to get through this interview. There's 0% chance. This will be like a 40-part. You realize that I can't even think of him right now. Spielberg ain't going to have nothing on me. This is going to be like a 8-hour biopic, whatever the fuck it's called. They're going to have director's cuts of this fucking stream. Do you understand me? I'm going to be doing commentaries with Scorsese, talking about this, the levels that this stream is going to go to, the lengths that this stream is going to go to. Why? Because we have two men on this screen, and I have a lot to say about both of these men. Phil has absolutely went into this office with no pants on, with that Pac-Man shirt on, and beat his dick, like, viciously. This is your fucking life.
This is your life now.
Is this interview, this stream? People should become members. That's why you become members. You support this, and this is what makes this grow. Unlike my penis, it will always remain small. Small dicks. I'm tired of birds. So tired of birds.
of YouTube. And I know, like, if you're on YouTube, you have maybe a year or two. If you're not, DSP. Like, most YouTubers have a pretty small window. So have you given any thought to, like, you know, what the fuck am I going to do after all this? Or, you know...
Phil should have thought about what he's doing. Phil is in the after. Look, you come and go. I've probably, at least on my main channel, peaked. I think here things are different, but that it is just being real. Okay, but Phil's ship has sailed. Phil's just like still, he has like a life raft behind it. He's like, no, I'm not out yet. I'm not out yet. You're out, Phil. You're out. You have bankruptcies usually mean the business is not worked. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm just saying that to be realistic. Phil looks still motherfucking uncomfortable. Has he raged at Stray? I just don't think Stray's my cup of tea, so I didn't pull the trigger on it. Also, thanks for the good laughs and big birds, but I'm tired of the other bird. That bird is trying to sabotage this stream, and it's not happening. This is my stream, it's not the bird's, and I'm sick of him thinking that it's his stream because it's not. You're a piece of shit. You hear me? You're a piece of fucking shit. I run this, not you. Lay down and go fuck yourself, please. Thank you. Anyway, let's see if maybe we get to the 7-minute mark before 4 in the morning.
How does that thought process go?
Yeah, you know, first of all, when I started, I never wanted to do this for a living at all. This was only, I wanted to do this for a hobby, and then
oh no, he's going into it. I've gone into my story because people have asked. I guess in his defense here, I guess say the griftering asked. That's how we're going to refer to his. If we're going to refer to Jeremy, we're going to refer to him by his official name, the griftering. But Phil goes into this whole. Did he work for a helicopter company and he had to like chew on Donald Trump's mullet while he was in the helicopter with him? Phil was crying at the end of Stray. Was he really? I don't even know what was the ending sad. I'm gonna make fun of him for that shit. A movie has made me cry. Not a video game though. Actually, one movie. The only movie I think I genuinely cried at was The Green Mile. That was it. There's no shame in that though. I don't make fun of that shit.
lost my full-time job. Out of nowhere, I got laid off, blindsided. And I just had this YouTube thing going on the side for like 2.5 years that had kind of blown up and gone viral.
This is back like 2012, 2013-ish era, right?
Actually, even before then, I lost my job in October of 2010.
Okay.
And so we're talking real old.
Yeah, that's when Phil was telling people to click on the ads. That he says he came out later said I never said that. All right, Philip Trump. Oh, I never said that. Video of Phil saying it. I never said that. All right, Phil. Chef's kiss. They were deep faking fucking Phil back in 2009. The detractors were working with the CIA to fuck over Phil. I cried at the Marley and Me. I have never seen that. Yeah, but the only or is there another movie that got to me? Maybe there was another one. I can't. I'm not. If I remember, I would like to remember it. But the one movie I remember actually crying at was The Green Mile. That was it.
Old school. This was before.
I don't know how the fuck you couldn't cry at that movie. You're not human, in my opinion.
Like you could even monetize gameplay videos on YouTube. They wouldn't even let you put ads on them yet. and I lost my job. I was like, what am I going to do? And I already had this YouTube channel that had a good following, but it was only for gameplay. And I was like, shit, I can't monetize that. What do I do? So I had a vlogging channel where I was doing stupid crap. I was making food that was terrible food and, you know, just dumb stuff just to have some variety in my content. I said, maybe I can monetize that. So I did. And because people felt so bad about me losing my job, they actually like went nuts on the ads, and I made like a ton of money in a
No, they went nuts on the ads, Phil. This has been debunked even before It's a Gundam's video by me and by other people, because you told them on multiple occasions, directly and indirectly, to click on the ads, which is why you got kicked out of monetization by YouTube. You got kicked out of the program, and the way you got back in is by being signed up with Machinima. You absolutely. The reason you got support was because you told people to click on the ads, and also people who were already trolling you back then knew that if they clicked on the ads because you told them to, YouTube would see unusual ad clicks and ban you. It worked. It wasn't just overwhelming support. And I'm not lying. Go look it up. The video evidence is there. No, Daddy, no.
a couple months, which is like one of my first controversies, was that I got kicked out of Google AdSense.
You cried during Debbie Does Dallas.
Within 2 months, because they claimed that I did like invalid click activity when I didn't. It was because my fans were like so supportive of me and felt bad.
It sounds so unrealistic. It's so amazing that I think though, he's so delusional to a degree. I bet you he actually believes in his mind this is what happened. No, Phil, you told him, and it's in video form. You were standing in front of your kitchen in your condo, looking like Christian, telling them to click ads. You absolutely did. One time directly, you literally said click the ads to support the show, and one time you said, I can't tell you how to support the show, but if you know YouTube, you know how to support it, which you may as well have said slap your dick all over the ads you see on my videos. Also, Jeremy, I'm not a pro YouTuber like you, but wouldn't you think putting DSP Gaming in the title instead of just DSP and Darkside Phil, especially since he's known more as DSP Gaming, would have been smarter? Why am I giving him advice? Fuck Jeremy. I'm being supportive, Rich. Now you get banned.
That I lost my job, that they were clicking the crap out of my ads. But then in 2011, I got partnered with Machinima. And that's how I was able to start monetizing my gameplay videos. And I was
rest in
like
peace, by the way,
load.
Machinima.
Yeah,
you outlasted them too. Another.
He outlasted them. Phil also stayed with Machinima because they gave him like more of a cut than he should have, even when his channel was dying. I guess someone wasn't really paying attention to the books, and they were cutting Phil bigger checks than he should have been cut until like the final days. And then Phil ended up I don't even know the exact story of this. I'm not going to look it up. I'm even lazier than It's a Gundam. But it was like Phil had a fallout with some kind of manager there. They booted him out of the program. Machinima's like, yeah, we're just cutting our fucking ties with you. You're a dick. Then he went over to, I think it was Curse. Then there was the whole Laveria Media thing, where it was like basically I don't know if it was a fake network, or they ended up finding out about Phil's baggage, and then they were just like, nah. They were also like a sketchy fly-by-night MCN, and Phil just kind of saw dollar signs, and that's it. That's all he was like, oh, wow, I could monetize any single piece of footage ever put out there by me ever, even if it's fair use. Sign me up. He was hard and hungry at the same time, and that didn't work out. Then I think he went over to Curse. I don't even think he was he was a managed. He was only I don't know. Why are you asking me all this shit? You didn't ask me a fucking thing. I'm just stoned and going off on a tangent about DSP. Why do I know this much about DSP? I probably need psychological help. DSP's lore is like every Souls game combined times 12. You go down one path, you could go down there, and there could be the Old and New Testament combined written about this man, and you still have not went on the full journey. My soundboard usage is cringe. Listen.
Try to relax your anus.
Shut the fuck up and love my soundboard, or get the fuck out of my stream. Or stay and watch me and keep my viewership up. Either way, just do this.
Your shoulders.
Monley, you know what? I'm going to offer you a job. You come be my soundboard guy. You do the soundboard pacing for me. You'll be the professional soundboard person. Everybody, welcome Monley to the soundboard. New professional man. Thank you. You got the job. You got the job. New professional man. Go iron those shirts. Better come to work. You're going to be pressing the buttons. Welcome, Monley. Welcome to the team. We're never going to get through this fucking interview. We're never going to do it. It's never going to happen. Your friend over there was trying to destroy my show, so he had to be put down. I don't know if he's coming back. The fuck are you looking at? That job needs to go. Yeah, a single mother assistant. Oh, yes, for the optics, of course. Did I mention I have gay black dads? Hey, what's up? Yes, intro fart. Let me just check something here. Give him the I'm the DSP lasso. Yes, of course. Where is Ack?
Yeah, another person that DSP has outlasted.
Yep, that's a whole other story for another day. I was one of the people who stayed with them the longest after years of people telling me to leave them.
Yeah, there was absolutely
hand jobs all around
before they started streaming.
And abandoned them because they saw the warning signs of them being a bad company and falling apart. But I stuck with them almost till the very end, until basically they mistreated me, and I was like the last guy. I was like, I've stuck up with you guys all these years. You're gonna treat me bad. I'm out of here. But anyway,
I know they had an inch.
I think that was a similar thing that happened with Wings of Redemption. He was getting overpaid, I believe, by Machinima for a while, and then they realized they were overpaying him. Then they kind of were like, yeah, we're going to stop paying you that much. And that's the story. BD, thank you very much.
Interesting reputation. You know, you're right. They profit off of a lot of creators in the beginning that, I mean, shoot, I've been on YouTube so long that, I don't know, you probably remember this too. Remember you needed like 10,000 subscribers before you could have your own channel banner. Remember you get like back in the good old days. But then I remember Machinima back then was, everybody wanted, it's the only way you can make money.
Right.
Oh, good.
You had to be with someone to monetize anything really, or gameplay in particular.
I am becoming Review Philip Brunel USA.
In 2011, if you weren't with a partnership company, you couldn't make a dime on a gameplay video, and that's what I was known for. Yeah.
But yeah, I know they were overpaid for a while, but then eventually they were like, the network was like, yeah, you're not making the ad revenue with the viewership, you're dwindling viewership. We're scaling back.
Anyway, to get back to your original question, like, I never planned on doing this to make any money. Like it fell in my lap out of nowhere overnight. I was like, oh crap, this is amazing. I'm making more money now than I ever did at my office job. You know, for 5 years that I was working there, they laid me off and now I'm making like so much more money. It's crazy. Of course, we all know that bubble didn't last. It burst. And, you know, now everything is so bad on YouTube. You know, long term for me, I absolutely love.
Yeah, Phil, man, I'm really not trying to sound exactly like It's a Gundam's video, but It's a Gundam says a lot of truth in his video. Holy fuck, if I was getting the viewership, I've never gotten the viewership DSP has gotten. For years upon years, he was getting well above 10+ million views a month. During that time where the ad revenue was, the CPM was crazy high, he should have been able to retire with the money he was making. He should have absolutely, especially with that little condo with no overhead. There's no fucking reason why Philip Burnell should not be a millionaire. None at all. All right. Review It's a Gundam USA.
Having an audience that cares about what I say and do on a daily basis. Like, I never thought in my life I would have anyone who gave a shit about what I cared about, you know, anything about a game or anything about any opinion about anything, right? It's pretty awesome to know that there's hundreds of people.
The bubble burst. Yeah, May 1st. If I didn't just spam the applause, that is applause worthy.
Thousands of people on my YouTube channel on a daily.
It actually kind of didn't burst at that point yet. It was 2017. 2017, man. At that time, thank God I had no overhead because holy fuck. I mean, I had a savings too, but there were some months it was like, yeesh. And I wasn't even hit nearly as hard as a lot of other people. Like straight up political channels, toast. Filthy Frank, done. Like, it's over, you know. At least I could have adapted a little bit. I'm still frustrated about how much tape is on my mouth on my main channel, but you know, because I had no solid direction with my channel, for better or for worse, actually allowed me to adapt and survive.
Breasts.
Absolutely. Oh, indeed it was a rough year. Thank fuck for savings. Thank fuck for a Patreon while I was at the office that helped. Missed that office, but I'm so glad I just work from home.
Daily basis.
Especially with how much I live stream now, that would not have been practical. That would have not been practical. Unless I did like a shitty home setup, and I don't think my streams would have done as well there. But for the time, in what I did, it did work, you know? It was kind of like when I made music in a storage garage, a climate-controlled storage garage in the early 2000s. At the time, it worked, but it worked because internet, even though I had high-speed internet at home, you didn't need internet for music production. Now, you couldn't. There's no fucking way. Dude, if I need a sample, what am I going to do? Drive home, get the sample, download it on a thumbstick, and then drive back to the office? You know, it's different times. What the fuck am I even talking about? I have no idea.
That want to know what I'm up to, what I'm playing, what's my opinion on a game, what's my opinion on this or that. So I don't want to, like, ever say that in my...
I just fucking talked the tale of two cities, and I have no idea what got me there. I'm high as hell. Am I related to Jay's 2 cents? No, why? Is that a troll question or a compliment or nothing? Or are you just asking questions?
My life, I would quit doing this outright, but it's pretty unrealistic to expect that you could ever do this your whole life. You know, that's insane.
You've said on stream before, Phil, I'm going to be doing this the rest of my life. I'll be begging for money on stream. You've literally said that. That's not ironic.
This is going to, just like everything else, it's going to get fade out. It's going to become played out. This will be the next new big thing. And even in the 11 years now that I've done this, You know, I went from being a guy who recorded with a camera, not even like live streaming or direct capture. I had an actual camera, a digital camera that I pointed at my TV and was recording videos with a memory card, you know, to do gameplay. And then I went to direct capture to live streaming. Then I basically gave up on YouTube 2.5 years ago, and I'm mostly a primary live streamer now. I've evolved and changed so much over the last 11 years. Who knows what it's going to be in the next 2-3 years? Will YouTube still?
What Phil is not mentioning is he fought. I even think Insta Gundam kind of understated this somewhat. Phil fought tooth and nail to not go over to direct capture. He made fun of other people, saying essentially, oh, that was a fart. Essentially saying that they were sellouts for going over to direct capture. What it really came down to is that Phil didn't want to do it because it was just super easy to have the mic from the camera, which was pointing at the TV, recording Phil's voice and recording the TV. It was minimal effort. You just cut it up in 10-minute chunks, and Phil profited. And Phil did that until the profit was gone. That was really what it was about. He got away with it in the beginning because there was no one doing as many Let's Plays as often, as Phil was on the very ground floor of Let's Plays. So when you looked them up, shitty quality or not, it was there. I mean, shit, if you look back at Phil's Fallout 3 Let's Play, he even at least he was a gentleman and finally pointed the camera straight at the screen, where if you saw the whole 16:9 picture. Phil didn't even do that with Fallout 3. But it was there. It was there when other Let's Plays weren't there, because it was, you know, early times on YouTube. But Phil did not want to adapt, and he kind of like tried to downplay it too, and talk down to people because it was just easy. Upload the chunks, no editing, no intros, no nothing, and profit. But it stopped working, and he finally had to succumb to it. But it was too late at that point. People found other people that they were already doing direct capture that they found more entertaining. Mizzle Tosh or Taz to Shizzle, how are you? Like, God, I really do sound like it's a Gundam. Holy shit. But it's true, though. Phil is the architect of his own demise. He could have been like a 10 million plus YouTuber. 10 million sub YouTuber. But he has consistently shot himself in the foot. Like, maybe even more than... He's just not malicious like Quantum TV. Phil is not a bad guy. But he does almost lack as much self-awareness as Quantum TV. There's another fart. There we go.
Still be how it is. Will Twitch change? Will Mixer become the next big thing? Who knows what's going to happen? We don't know.
Mixer did not become the next best thing. Oh man, the farts are becoming more frequent. That's a problem.
And you can't rely on that. You can't rely on that to be steady income. It just sucks that I've kind of now gotten myself into a shitty situation where I'm stuck doing what I'm doing. But my goal is that within, say, 5 years, I can get myself out of any kind of financial pressures outside of the realm of me having fun on stream and say, okay, I still want to stream, but I want to have a solid job, a steady job outside of that I can do daytime, and then maybe I come home and stream 2-3 hours a night, a few days a week, and I split my time between them, because I know I'm always going to have that following. Like you said, I've got longevity. I've been here 11 years, and I'm always going to have some people who are interested if I stream at 1 hour a week.
All right, I'm going to have to use the Liz Boys room, but Phil's following is more so detractors than anybody else. He's kind of in the same boat as Wings, is that there's more people watching him just to trip over himself than anything else. I'll be right back. breaking news. I am J2 Cent's father. Philip Burnell is a man.
Other people come out to see what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's no way I could do this full time. I have to do something different. I know that.
Yeah, so a lot of people ask questions like, you know, people ask me this too, and I know how I would answer it, but they're.
I almost think like it's interesting if Phil will transition to like, okay, here's a guy who's like 52, who's still live streaming video games. It may actually work for him at that point. Like, oh, the sweet old man, still live streaming video games.
Like, you know, what would you even if you couldn't make money? You know,
yeah, he doesn't stop moving. I've noticed.
Would you still stream? And it sounds like you answer that basically like, well, sure, but you know, I've got to pay my bills first.
Wait, who's mentioning violence?
Right, it'd be way less. I would obviously have a job that would be my main focus.
When is the Andrew Tate man experience? Who the fuck is Andrew Tate?
But I would love to do this like I used to do YouTube as a 2-hour hobby a night. Right at the moment, I'm able to do a little bit of streaming. The difference now is I can actually make money on that 2-hour stream every night. When back then, I was just doing it for a hobby. I wasn't monetizing the videos or anything. It was just like for 2.5 years, I was uploading gameplay videos to YouTube before I ever made a dime doing anything.
Yeah, yeah. Was there ever a point, because I'm not like a expert on your career, was there ever a point where you
So why are you doing this interview then? Just like there's no excuse for me either. Like I wasn't in the mood to interview Tommy Tellerico. It doesn't matter that I had a job to do. Whether I was in the mood to deal with him or not didn't matter. I should have asked the questions I should have asked. I failed. You are failing right now. Read up on him. You could go to anywhere. There's a billion videos on Phil. There's 100 things you could have done. You could have skimmed shit and knew the bare bones of what to ask this man. And you didn't do it. This is not an interview. This is a bootlicking for viewership contest right here.
You were making any reasonable money on YouTube, or were you always kind of just using that as like kind of a dumping ground for your stream videos?
Oh no, dude.
I don't know. I wonder if he's ever gotten tested. I don't even want because people will think I'm being like condescending, but it wouldn't shock me. It's just a very strange lack of self-awareness that Phil. It's incredible, and it's not an act. Because if it was an act, the mask would eventually slip off a little bit here and there. It doesn't with Phil. It's always on. So, yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
I was a full-time YouTuber from year 2011 to 2017, early 2017. So you're talking 6 straight years. My 95% of my income was on YouTube ad revenue.
Oh, okay.
It was that big. Like, my channel was that popular at one point. And the thing is,
Jesus fucking Christ. That's a hell of a time to have a super popular channel. I mean, I was there, not getting his viewership, though. But I started full-timing YouTube in part of that at 2013. But, like, the ad revenue from, like, 2010 to 2012, those 3 years, 2010, 2011, 2012, with the numbers he was pulling in, holy shit. I don't know how, like, even if you're bad with money, I don't know how you could not be retired.
Also, I had a formula that I had figured out that was like the sweet spot for making money with ads on YouTube, that if you had a certain length of your video, a certain amount of ads on each video, that you could like make a good amount of money just doing straight playthroughs. You know, I didn't have to do these long edited videos like people were doing. I could just upload parts of a video game playthrough, and I was making really good money doing it.
Yeah.
But then when that Adpocalypse happened in early 2017, that all changed. Like overnight, I made 50% less money, and I was like, oh my God, like I can't do this. So that's when I adopted full-time streaming, and that's what I've been doing for the past 2.5 years.
Yeah, that's not an exaggeration. Yeah, the ad revenue fucking plummeted then. The ad revenue plummeted. I survived longer without streaming because I was still getting decent viewership. I still mostly get decent viewership now for being a gaming news channel mostly. But with his viewership, especially with the drop in revenue, because he was there even back then, he was getting like 1,000 views in 2017 a video, like say when he uploaded his chunks of gameplay. So maybe if you were getting like 1 million views a month before the Adpocalypse, that would still be probably a few thousand a month. After that, probably he lost a big chunk of money.
Yeah, that happened to a lot of us too. Even I felt.
What edibles did Rich take tonight? Same ones, but too many.
It through several. You know, I used to have a channel where it was just magic. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold.
It's cool. I know. I saw in your video you were getting over the flu. So
yeah. So I used to do like Magic the Gathering videos and stuff like that, and you know,
then you got kicked out of that for being a piece of shit.
Overnight, it cut in half, and YouTube now seems to favor, you know, multiple uploads, which you do on your main channel, but gameplay videos just aren't what they used to be. They're just, you know, they're just not. YouTube.
No, that whole era of like Toby Turner and PewDiePie. That's why PewDiePie adapted as well. All that shit's gone. Like, remember where you just showed like a lot of times it wasn't even playthroughs. They were just showing some gameplay and they just did fucking commentary. Last time, this time. Jesus Christ, why the fuck do I know that useless shit?
Wants to push their live streams. Let me ask you this. So now that you've been streaming on Twitch, this is one of the hottest questions. Like, whose nudes do you have from Twitch? Like, who do you have? I won't never ask you to name them, but like,
No, what I heard about that story with Jeremy is he got kicked out for being a dick. He then was writing this story to try to slander someone in Magic or whatever the fuck it was. And it was like, it used to be like a paper. They changed the name to the Daily Stormer, but it was like, used to be like Fascism Today or something, like, or Fascist Today. Literally was the name of the newspaper. And they were like, nah, dude, you were straight up lying about this shit. We can't publish this. A fascist fucking newspaper wouldn't publish Jeremy's bullshit. So believe me, go look it up. I don't know what got me on that tangent either. Way too much weed tonight, boys. Way too much weed.
Where are you? Because where are you at with people from Twitch? Do you think you're on good terms with them?
It's funny you asked that because the honest answer I could give you is I don't think anyone like on Twitch has an issue with me. I just think that they don't want to touch me with the 10-foot pole because of the trolls that follow me around.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
But I can give you. I'm not going to name any names. There's some examples. There's been a couple people who like I was cool with them. Sometimes they would come and hang out on my streams. I would come hang out on their streams. And within a year, they basically told me we can't do it anymore.
Yeah, when a man is too extreme, you could look that up if you think I'm bullshitting. They were like, yeah, this story has no credibility as a liability. We don't want to get sued. Go away.
Or your trolls are like invading my fucking streams and harassing my viewers, and I can't have that.
Yeah.
So not anything against you, Phil, but I'd rather have it that we don't have a relationship because your trolls are toxifying my content. And I was like, fair enough. I can't.
Yeah.
How can I say anything to dispute that? It's not me. It's not that person. It's this outside force that follows me around like a hemorrhoid on my ass, and I don't know what to do about it, you know? And it sucks that happens. But no, like, I don't have any real close personal relationships with anyone on Twitch simply because of that. Like, people are afraid to have that association because they know that they get this spillover of bad stuff onto their own content.
Well,
Phil, everyone has trolls. The problem is that you feed them indirectly more than any other man I've met. So the problem is everyone who is a public figure, whether you're a irrelevant YouTuber like me or you're an A-list Hollywood celebrity, has trolls, has detractors, has essentially stalkers. So we all have the hemorrhoid, but it's, if you take your hemorrhoid and you just squeeze it and massage it to make it just grow bigger and bigger because you feed the fucking trolls, which you're growing your hemorrhoid. Other people put cream on their hemorrhoids to make them diminish. You don't care about the cream. You want the hemorrhoids to get bigger.
And if you follow like modern day Twitch, my answer to a lot of
do you see? No, I don't. No, I've never once even crossed my fucking mind that you were a troll, Peter. You were like the exact opposite of a troll in any way, shape, or form.
People who were asking me about that with you, like, wow, how the fuck does Phil stay on Twitch? It's mostly because you don't get political. Like that seems to be a really hot button issue with Twitch. Like if you, and what I mean like political isn't necessarily like, oh, I like the president or I don't like the president, but the issues, right? Like you basically just stick to streaming your games, and I think that.
Then he proceeds to get kicked off Twitch. Oh, Jeremy, DSP feeds its trolls so much they should be on 6. Yes, it is so, Adam, it's so fucking true. I would say he feeds him in some ways even way more than Wings, because he doesn't like Wings knows. Like Wings is a pretty smart dude, okay? And he's a pretty funny fucking guy. Okay, his horrible humor from the past before with things that he has said, yikes. Okay, I get it. I have to always say that to cover my ass. And yeah, I think it's gross. But Wings knows, like, I am feeding the trolls. I shouldn't do this, but I can't help myself. He literally has said that. He never says that because he has no idea he's feeding the trolls. He's not self-aware. At least Wings is very self-aware. So, well, don't know what I'm going to do with this troll bridge. Yeah, dude, you ain't a fucking troll. You were like the furthest thing from a fucking troll, if you want me to really be honest with you.
That
you're just a nice dude.
Has insulated you. What do you think of the modern state of Twitch with kind of their push towards, IRL streamers and these like political debate channels and stuff like that? What do you think about all that?
I think there's a space for everything. Like, I think that it was weird because Twitch started as Justin TV, which was supposed.
You know why that has happened? You know why people enjoy me talking more? How many people can you watch play the same exact triple gay? I just said triple gay. Haven't I said that before? That's how you know I'm stoned. Oh my God. How many people can you watch play at average, above average ability the same AAA game on a live stream? It eventually becomes about the personality. Why do you think like Ass Mangold, XQC, and a lot of other streamers, maybe they became popular because what did Ass Mangold become popular? It was some MMO, right? Because it's just, all right, you're the same person who's really good at this fucking game. Yay! So it eventually has to become about the personality. Wow. Listen, I'm going to put 2 W's on my butt cheeks, spread out so my asshole becomes the O, and then you're going to go, wow! He docks people. No one wants to use PayPal. Yeah. What the fuck are you still doing up? Dude, it's not even 11. It's not even 11.
Supposed to be like that stuff.
Yeah.
But then they
right.
said, oh, we're going to become Twitch TV and it's only gaming. In fact, I had a friend who was doing.
But that's what I'm. All right, now I remember my train of thought here because I'm stoned as shit. Eventually, it has to become about the personality, and that's why the websites realize that. Like, okay, you're always going to have that one person that's really good at a game. There's going to be another ninja after ninja that everyone's going to watch. Okay. And then once the wave of that game is over with, then they have to do something and become about the personality. Because, what are you going to do? Watch 8 billion people play the same fucking game? Oh, wow, they're good at it. Great. I'd rather just play the game myself. Still Phil, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? I think it's time to get some Metal Gear music in here. Let me see. Yeah, we're going on a ride here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Shut the fuck up. There we go. Yeah, this is it, right? No. Alright, fuck it, we're going with it. Colonel, there's a snake. Can you read me? I'm here, Snake. What's going on? Jeremy Hambley is... Jeremy Hambley is... tornado tonguing DSP's ass right now. Well, if he's tossing his salad, make sure he does a good job. I want to see that butthole shine. I'll make sure it's spick and span, Colonel. I have no idea whatever just fucking happened. Whoever made DSP get a job side right now, love you. Thank you, Isaiah.
Doing a show on Twitch TV, and when they became Twitch, they told him, you can't do your show anymore because it's not about gaming. He was like, what? They actually pushed him off of Twitch and said, we won't let you stream here unless you're going to do games. And now here we are years later, they changed their mind. Now they want everything back.
Yeah, because like I just said, how many times are you going to have Silva Gunner? Okay. Oh, man. What are you, like I said, what are you going to do? Have 80,000 fucking people playing the same game decently? Whoopee. It has to become about something else, man. You have to have personality or titties.
But yeah, I think there's a place. Yeah. I think there's a place for everything. I really do. I think there's a space for everything. But for me, like, I would not want to go there. I am known as a gamer, people want my opinions on games. Yes, when I do an interactive stream, they'll ask me other stuff. That's fine. You want to toss other stuff into the conversation. But the last thing I want is my stream to become a place where people are coming to be just virulently angry at each other and nasty with each other.
No, I am proof that you could have streams where you are just having fun talking about other people and you don't have toxic streams. There's always going to be toxicity, Phil. There's toxicity in your fucking streams. There's people that are making a living clipping Phil's fucking streams where people are being toxic. You got like 17-year-olds fucking making like $5,000 a month. They're probably making more than Phil is. You have so much toxicity, man. You should do your own version of Camelot's Naked Snake. No one wants to see these. No one wants to see these titties that frequently. Nobody.
Each other about. I always say politics and religion are the two topics that I don't want to discuss in depth. If there's a game that has a topic on politics or religion, it's a part of the game's plot. Okay, then we can talk about it. But sure. I'm not going to go there because there's so many people who just in the modern day, if you don't agree with them on politics or religion, that's it. That's like the shut-off point. If you're not in agreement with them on what they believe for politics or religion, I don't want to watch your content. I hate your guts. I'm going to troll you. I'm going to do this and that. And I don't understand that. I'm an open mind kind of guy where, like, even though there's a lot of people I don't agree with on politics or religion, that doesn't mean that I completely write off everything that person's ever done on Earth. You know, if they're a talented musician or a talented content creator, I don't say because I don't agree with you on the politics, I hate you now.
All right, I'm too stoned and bored. I need to be slightly less stoned to have enough energy to get through this. DSP created more jobs than me. It's pretty like. That might actually have some partial truth to it. Oh, man. Phil. Here's Phil to tell you more. Phil Purnell is a man. All right, listen. I wanted to stream longer, but I'm tired. Not from the weed necessarily, but it's been a long day. Regular chat, the super chat, all you motherfuckers, I appreciate all of you. And I will be back tomorrow with more content and videos. And yes, I will talk about what Gamestop did because holy shit. That is a low. That is a fucking low that even shocks me for GameStop. I thought I was never going to talk about NFTs again after how people don't watch the videos, but that I'll make an exception for. I'm rambling right now. I'm stoned. Good night. Breasts. Breasts. Breasts.